Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we will talk about one of the most well-known companies in the world, Uber. Uber changed the way people travel by making it easier to get a ride with just a few taps on your phone. But how did it all start? How did Uber grow to become one of the biggest companies in the transportation industry? Let's find out. The story of Uber begins in 2008. Two friends, Garrett and Travis Kalanick, were in Paris for a conference. After the conference, they found it hard to get a taxi. This experience made them think about how they could make transportation easier for everyone. Garrett, who had already founded a successful company called StumbleUpon, started working on the idea of a simple app where people could request a ride. Travis Kalanick, who was a successful entrepreneur as well, joined him in this journey. Together, they developed what we know today as Uber. In 2009, UberCab, as it was originally called, was born in San Francisco. It started with just a few cars, and the idea was simple. A person could open an app on their phone and request a ride, and a nearby driver would come and pick them up. It was fast, easy, and much more convenient than traditional taxis. UberCab quickly became popular in San Francisco. People loved how easy it was to use, and the drivers enjoyed the flexibility it offered. However, there were some challenges in the beginning. Traditional taxi companies were not happy about Uber's rise. They believed that Uber was taking their business and wasn't following the same rules. Uber decided to drop cab from its name and simply call itself Uber. Despite these early challenges, Uber continued to grow. The company expanded to more cities in the United States, such as New York and Los Angeles. By 2011, Uber had expanded internationally, starting with Paris, the city where the idea first came to life. As Uber grew, it introduced a new service called UberX in 2012. UberX allowed regular people to drive their own cars and offer rides. This made Uber rides more affordable and helped the company grow even faster. With UberX, more people could become drivers, and more passengers could afford to use the service. This was a key turning point for the company. UberX was a huge success, but it also led to more controversy. Taxi companies argued that Uber drivers were not following the same rules and regulations as taxi drivers. In many cities, there were protests against Uber, but the company continued to grow. By 2014, Uber was available in over 200 cities worldwide. People from all over the world were using Uber to get around, and the company was expanding rapidly. Uber didn't stop at just rides. They started offering new services. One of the most popular was UberEats, a food delivery service that allowed people to order food from their favorite restaurants and have it delivered right to their door. Another innovation from Uber was UberPool, which allowed people to share rides with others going in the same direction. This helped reduce costs for passengers and made Uber even more popular. While Uber was growing, it was also facing a lot of criticism. There were complaints about how the company treated its drivers, with many arguing that Uber drivers should be treated as employees rather than independent contractors. There were also concerns about safety, and some cities even banned Uber for not following local laws. In 2017, Travis Kalanick stepped down as the CEO of Uber after a series of scandals, including accusations of a toxic work environment at the company. Dara Khosrowshahi took over as the new CEO and began working on improving Uber's image. In 2019, Uber made a major move by becoming a public company. The company raised billions of dollars, but it also faced pressure to become profitable. While Uber continued to grow, it struggled to make a profit, especially with competition from other ride-hailing services like Lyft and international competitors. Despite these challenges, Uber remains one of the most popular ride-hailing companies in the world. Thank you for watching this video on the story of Uber. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting stories about companies that have shaped our world. See you next time.